Have you ever wondered why your aim feels so inconsistent or why you lose fights you should have won? You probably never blame your movement, but what if I told you that your movement might be the real reason behind that inconsistency? Stick around because fixing this could change your gameplay completely. Movement in Bloodstrike is a game changer when it comes to winning fights and outplaying opponents. That's why in this video we're breaking down 3 key signs that your movement is holding you back. I will show you the common mistakes players make, how to fix them, and what good movement actually looks like. Let's start with slide cancelling, a mechanic that many players struggle with, including myself at times. This small mistake can cost you gunfights and leave you with less control in critical moments. Here's the problem: when you do a full slide, you automatically end up in a crouch position. Sounds harmless, right? But imagine you're in a mid-fight scenario trying to outplay your opponent by sliding in different directions. Suddenly, you mistime a slide, get stuck in place, and boom, you're eliminated before you even realize what went wrong. So how do you fix this? The key is learning to cut off your slide by either jumping or pressing the slide button again to cancel it. Now, you might be wondering, why slide at all if I'm just going to cancel it? Well, here's the trick. When you start the slide, your movement is fast at the beginning but slows down at the end of the animation. To take advantage of this, only use your slide during that fast phase. Slide forward, then jump to the left or right. You will notice that this jump gives you an extra speed boost. Keep chaining slides and jumps together. This creates smooth, consistent movement. Try tapping the slide button again mid-animation. This resets your sprint, allowing you to slide again without slowing down. The best method? I would still recommend the jumping slide cancel because it makes you a harder target to hit. Think about it from your opponent's perspective. 1 second, you're sliding low, the next second you're airborne, and the moment after that you're standing again. If you keep repeating this movement, you will be unpredictable, harder to track, and way more difficult to hit. Speaking of being unpredictable, the second mistake you need to fix is having predictable camera movement. This might not seem like a big deal, but it actually has a huge impact on how you move and, more importantly, how your opponent reacts to you. In Bloodstrike, your character moves in the direction your camera is facing when you jump or slide. For example, if you're running forward, turn to the right and slide, you will slide to the right. The same applies to jumping. This is why top players seems to do insane flicking and unpredictable movement. It's because they're using camera movement to control their slides and jumps effectively. Flicking is a huge part of this because it lets you quickly reposition while keeping track of your target. Watch this clip. I'm running forward with my crosshair locked onto my target, and I instantly slide backwards to create distance without losing sight of them. Now, look again. I do the same movement but slide to the right side, still tracking my opponent. If you turn around too slowly to reposition, you will completely lose sight of your target and end up losing the fight. But if you flick quickly, like in this clip, you will snap back onto them instantly. A higher sensitivity can help with this, and if you're struggling to find the right one, make sure to check out my video by clicking right here on the screen. Being unpredictable is crucial. You can't just slide straight into your opponent like you're going for a hug. You have to make them guess, make them hesitate, make them wonder what's next. The less predictable you are, the more control you will have over the fight. Watch how I consistently slide behind my opponent, forcing them to flick their arm all the way around to track me. Meanwhile, I'm still holding my crosshair on them because I know exactly where I'm going. That's the key. You need to have a plan for your movement. If you don't, neither of you will land shots and it will just turn into an endless slide battle. So, control your movement, be unpredictable, and always look for opportunities to get behind your opponent while keeping your crosshair on them. Shoot when they aren't shooting at you, and when they turn to fire, reposition again. More often than not, your movement, not your aim, is the real problem in close range fights. So, if you have been struggling, this could be the fix you need. If you made it this far into the video, drop the word movement in your comment. I will be picking 3 random comments to shout out in the next video. Don't miss your chance. Let's see who's really paying attention. This next mistake is seriously underrated. I have only seen one tab talk about it. That's why I had to include it in this video. I used to make this mistake all the time when I first started playing Bloodstrike, and it's something that can completely throw you off and cost you fights. I'm talking about mentaling. Nobody really talks about it, but mentaling can mess you up a lot, especially in fights near boxes or elevated objects. I used to have it every time I tried to climb onto something. I would mental, get stuck in the slow animation, and by the time I pulled my weapon out, I would already lost half of my HP or just gotten eliminated. So how do you avoid mentaling? Simple. Don't face the object directly when jumping onto it. Use the slide jump cancel mechanic I mentioned earlier. Slide, jump to the side, and keep your speed while climbing. Take some distance before jumping, depending on how high the object is. Flick your camera to the side as you jump to prevent auto-mantling. Once you master this, you will be able to keep your momentum and speed while climbing, making you even harder to track. And trust me, when you stop getting stuck in mantling animations, you will start winning way more fights. If this video helped you even a little bit, or if you're still struggling with something, let me know down in the comments below. I reply to every single comment and will always take the time to explain if needed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps and keeps me motivated to put more time into making these videos. I appreciate you for sticking around till the end. Enjoy the rest of the gameplay, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.
What? Wicked sick! Reloading!
Medic needed. Protection barrier up and running. Down. Enemy spotted. Head to the target. Medic needed. Enemy close.
Enemy spotted. Wicked sick!
Double kill.
Up
Wicked
and go.
sick!
The safe zone.
Enemy spotted.
Enemy hit.
Enemy hit! Wicked sick!
Redefined.
Enemy spotted.
Enemy slain.
Reloading! Wicked sick!
Enemy close by.
I'm in trouble! Reloading!
I'm down.
Wicked sick!
Enemy spotted.
Wicked sick!
Enemy
Double kill.
Wicked sick!
The safe zone is shifting. Loadout airdrop.
Spotted. Wicked sick! Reloading!
UAV support called in.
Enemy spotted.
The safe zone has been redefined.
Enemy close by. Enemy close by. Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted to the
Enemy spotted. Wicked sick!
weapon. I'm just weapon here.
Wicked sick!
The safe zone is shifting.
Enemy
Double
Good
kill.
run,
Wicked
team.
sick.
I'm wounded. Enemy hit.
Wicked sick!
Double kill.
Wicked
Triple
sick!
kill.
Wicked